Hi everybody! I lately have been craving pineapple cookies. Mom used to make them when we were younger. She still makes them now every once in a while, but I suppose I can try my hand at baking cookies. I am not the greatest cookie baker. Usually it's up to Emma, but she's in school right now, so, over there on the chair, doing school. I am. And I'm going to try to make cookies. It's really a simple recipe, although I couldn't find the family recipe this morning. I don't know where it went. I gotta find my family cookbook, and I don't know where that went. Oh, Lord forbid I lose that, because I love that cookbook. We made it ourselves. Someday, I'm gonna put the recipes together, maybe in a cookbook, to sell. I don't know. We'll see. That's if I find the cookbook. I will get there eventually. So I'm doing the thing and stuff on my tripod. Sorry it's not too hugely gross, but you guys will get the gist of it anyway. It's really simple, easy recipe. I should be able to do this no problem. But pineapple cookies, it's just a basic cookie, but I tell you what, oh, they are so, so good. Oh, if you haven't made pineapple cookies before, you gotta make pineapple cookies. They're just awesome. So, I think I've got everything ready. Let's hope, because you know me, I usually have to go get something somewhere in the kitchen. So, we need 1 cup of butter. And I have sticks today, because that's what I have. And actually, we're using margarine, because that's what I have. And it doesn't really matter which one you use, butter, margarine, whatever. So, as we hopefully will know, well, we should know, each stick equals a 1/2 cup. So we'll need 2 sticks. 2 sticks of butter. And that's if I can find where to get it open. Right there. Okay. So 2 sticks of butter in, and I have had these sitting out at room temperature for a while. It just makes it easier to cream everything together. But if you're using a mixer of some sort, this says to use a stand mixer. I don't feel like getting out the stand mixer. So we just use a regular mixer a lot in my household, because most of the time I don't feel like getting out the stand mixer. It's just a whole thing. And 1 cup of granulated sugar. And I recently got this wonderful new sugar container. And I got a 1/2 cup mix up here, so that'll work. Yeah, I used to have my sugar in a big glass container, but this one's so much lighter because it's plastic. There's 1/2. And there's another 1/2, so 1 cup of sugar. And then a 1/2 cup of brown sugar packed. This is a brand new one. I just get to open it myself. Brown sugar is very satisfying to work with, as my daughter would tell me. Everything's satisfying. We'll transfer this to another container afterwards so it doesn't get hard and crispy. So 1/2 cup brown sugar packed. And you can pack that stuff right in there, you know? More brown sugar, the better. So it's packed right in there. You know us. We like more in this household. And look at how beautifully that's packed. Whoop, baby. And I'm going to cream this up a little bit just to get it going. Okay. Now we need 1 egg. And vanilla extract. It says 1 teaspoon, but you know we all measure with our hearts. That's probably like 2 teaspoons at least, because everybody loves vanilla. Alright, 3/4 cup of crushed pineapple. And I didn't have crushed pineapple, so I made my own. I only had chunks. And it's drained, so it's drained. There's 1/2. That's good enough. About another half, a quarter of a half. Half of a half. That's what I meant. Half of a half. Okay. And I'm going to wipe my hand off. This is a wonderful wipes that we got from dumpster diving, oddly enough. They were all sealed in cases, brand new cases of wipes. During vacations and holidays and stuff like that. They don't have any lunches or anything in there, so nothing's gross and disgusting. But you can get some stuff. We got 13 cases of those wet wipes. 13! Woo! And we need, what else? 3.5 cups of flour. Oh, there's my 1 cup measuring the flour. I knew I had it somewhere. Yeah, I normally leave it in there. There's 1. There's 2. And there's 3. And a half. Okay. And I am going to get a measure for the baking soda. Okay, baking soda is at 1.5 teaspoons. There's 1. And about a half. And it says to add salt. I'm not going to add salt. I don't add salt. And then we're going to try to get these all mixed together. We'll see what happens. Oh, I think it's going to be great. Once it all gets together. I'm going to turn it up in stages, so hopefully too much of a mess. But we'll see, because I'm pretty good at that stuff. Looks good to me. We'll just give it a scrape down the sides. And And these are drop cookies, nothing fancy. But oh my goodness, wait until you taste them. Woo! The original family recipe came from my great grandmother. Yes, it's only one great for me. Great for my kids. We called her great after the kids are born, so it's kind of just stuck in there. But when my mother first met her, she was making these cookies the day my mother met her. And my great grandmother, when my mother first met her, she was totally enthralled because she was working in her kitchen and she had this nice, roughly little apron on to keep her clothes clean and all that kind of stuff. And she had the white grandma hair. And my mother was so totally happy because she just was the embodiment of a grandmother. So it was so wonderful that she was in the kitchen making cookies and totally looked like the sweet, wonderful grandma. And she was sweet and wonderful, by the way. We actually got lucky enough to take a 5-generation picture with my great grandmother. So that was wonderful. I have nothing but great, super fantastic memories of her. Especially, she was a teacher and she knew the words to every poem. I can remember her reciting Old Mother Hubbard to us for the first couple of times ever. And I was amazed at how many verses Old Mother Hubbard had. I had no clue. We had just the little tiny verse on the page in the little tiny golden books that we read, But, oh my goodness, there are so many verses to that. And there are so many more verses to Old King Cole. And that is my memory of her, is her reciting every poem that she knew to us. And I did that with my kids, I think mostly because of her. Because I wanted them to realize, oh my goodness, there's a lot of verses to these. And Mom knows them all. I couldn't probably recite them now. But I will gear up in the future for when I have grandchildren. Hopefully not for a long while. So that is my wonderful memories of my great-grandmother, is the reciting of the nursery rhymes. Oh, also this, I'm left-handed, so I was pretty hard to teach how to crochet. I could not figure out how to crochet. My grandmother could not figure out how to teach me. But you know what? That lady sat down with me, taught me in one afternoon. See, it helps to have a teacher in your family. Yes, it does. And we are going to get these cookies now on the cookie sheet. And we're going to hope that I'm doing these right. We're going to kind of, hopefully I don't make them too huge. And I only have a small cookie sheet because I only have the toaster oven to cook in, so we're going to have to do a couple of batches here. And it says ungreased, so we're going ungreased. Probably that wonderful butter in there will help keep them happy. I think the first one I did a little big, but oh well. It's on there now. And I got 2 spoons in case I need to scrape, but it doesn't look like I'm going to today. And we're going to hope they don't run off the edge of the pan. We're going to try 9 cookies and see what happens. That one came a little funny shaped. We'll add a little bit more to him, because he's a little funny shaped. I don't remember how much these spread when they cook, so we're going to find out. And yeah, they're gonna look homemade. That's all there is to it. And now I'm gonna put these in an oven about 8 minutes. We'll see. I'm gonna say more like 10 minutes. But we're gonna put them in a 350-degree oven and see how they go. And we will see here when I have the hopefully first batch done. Okay, so we are back and I've got my cookies made and boy didn't they come out pretty. I mean, they're not perfect shapes, they are homemade. But look at those. Aren't they gorgeous? Oh, Emma's over there. She's happy. She's licking the bowl. Yep, the kids get to lick the bowl, by the way. But I also forgot. When Mom cooks the cookies, she does cinnamon and sugar on top. I forgot, so I just threw some sugar on mine before I baked them. And I baked them about 10, 11 minutes or so, depending, because some of these cookies were very big, so they got a little extra baking time. But, oh my goodness, did it! Baked cookies. I'm not a big cookie baker. There's a very few cookies that I bake. I'm waiting for Mom to make me some raisin-filled cookies. Oh, yeah. Those I love. Raisin-filled cookies. Oh. It's a good thing I don't bake very often because I do actually evidently bake very well and I would end up eating them. But I made this because it's the end of the week. Things are getting a little tight, so, and plus I love pineapple cookies. I just love them. Oh, they're so great. Emma's happy because she's licking the bowl. And she also had a cookie, and we're going to open up one of these ones so you can see inside. They're all so puffy fluffy. And you can put some icing on them if you want to. Just go ahead and frost them babies up. But we're happy with them just like they are. So, check it out. Make the pineapple cookies. Oh my God, they are glorious and wonderful cookies. And they're not overly sweet. I like that. Just like a silver white cake. Emma made me a silver white cake for the first time ever this year. And when she tasted a silver white cake, she was hooked. That is now her favorite cake to make, is a silver white cake. Out of the Betty Crocker recipe book. It's just so easy. And it's reminiscent of pineapple cookies. Pineapple cookies are not hugely sweet. So I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope you try out a thing of pineapple cookies on your own. They're great because you get a lot of pineapple from the food pantry. Usually cans of pineapple. And you can crush your own. It works just fine. Just drain them out afterwards. And there you go. Thank you for watching. Have a super wonderful, fantastic day. And I'm going to go enjoy another cookie with Emma. So we'll see y'all on the next video.